chunk of the American car culture to tons of people. Muscle cars are the epitome.
Thought you'd started doing that exploration one.
Power with some crucial tweaks.
I did, but I've lost where it is, so I'm doing another one.
Outside of the box thinking. Cars in their fullest might and glory. There's no standard definition of a muscle car. They are sometimes described as American-made two-door sports cars with a powerful engine. But that's a little reductive, don't you think? Others define them by their V8 engines and rear-wheel drivetrains. The truth is, muscle cars are a philosophy. It's a creed more than anything
Seems like there might be a fair few of these to do.
With such an aura, no wonder American Muscle is one of MotorFest's flagship playlists.
Get out of it.
Want to experience it for yourself? Well, good news. We're almost there.
Ah, there you are.
What?
Treasure. It's pinging at me like fuck, but I couldn't see where it was.
I've just found a few more of those rainbow art print things. Yeah, I really don't think a McLaren should be going through a river.
Oh no, I'm bad at this. I need to learn how to drive on this again. Where's Terry's driving school when you need it?
$230 miles an hour in the McLaren.
Unleash the speed! Yeah, sorry, don't have time to watch that.
Muscle into the American dream. It's punch it or punch out.
Yeah, there's loads
No
of
way
these
around it.
collectible things about.
I think they've had to put more in it because the map is a lot smaller than the first two Crew games.
Whoops, I just took out a gas pump.
Didn't explode.
No.
To the next objective.
Ooh, Mustang. GT Fastback. Mustang 5 litre. 5 litre V8.
The more you upgrade the car, the worse the brakes get.
That's because you haven't upgraded the brakes, have you?
No, I have. Best I can, anyway.
Don't expect the first event to be a warm-up. Things will get tough real fast. But you'll be backed up by one of the festival's closest partners, Jim Hayfield, a rock star among car collectors.
I just went through a checkpoint, right? And you know how it tells you how far behind or how far in front you are?
Mm-hmm.
I went through a checkpoint and it said 0, 0, 0, 0. We were neck and neck through the checkpoint.
Jim's an actual rock star who just so happens to own one of the greatest muscle car collections in the world. He's the person lending us all the cars you'll drive during this playlist. And he's got quite the lineup. No one's better suited to give you advice on handling these jacked up cars. So he'll also be in touch
I'm
with
starting
you
to
as
think
you
if there's
race.
any point in actually
No
owning
pressure.
proper cars in this game, if it's just going to lend us them all for the events.
I think it might just be the playlists that are
That's
loan
the-
vehicles.
That's the whole premise of this game. All the events are playlists.
No, I don't think they are.
The tag's right there. A heartbeat, the song of a V8, music on. Turn up the volume if you dare.
Nice. Reached top 3 and I was first. By 5 seconds.
Might have to up the difficulty because some of them seem a bit too easy. I mean, not for the trial, obviously. Might as well just keep it basic for the trial till we've learned all the buttons and shit. Learned how
Yeah.
to drive properly.
Hey, dude. You hear me okay?
I'm really enjoying the soundtrack in the game, though. Good songs.
Yeah, Jim here. I'm guessing you've been told I'll be tagging along. That is my car you're driving.
It's another one of those rainbow
Right, let's get
portrait
straight
things.
into it. Rock on.
Make your fucking mind up which way you want me to go, bitch.
Best possible lineup for this gig, and just so happens I got the greatest models you can ask for in my garage. Here's the drill. I provide, you drive.
Rainbow fun treasure.
Ah! Crap, I spun out.
Oh,
No shame in trying.
whoops.
Thank you, rewind.
That's one lap. Don't get shy now.
So
Every
edit
car
that
you
out.
use in this playlist are part of my personal collection. But hey, that's okay. This was my idea, so don't get all nervous about it.
Oh shit, I think the next yeah, I think I'm about to do a drag race.
Well, I am beginning to think that all the cars you can get in this game are awarded to you, and you don't actually buy them.
You know your way around cars anyway.
don't know.
No sweat, just go.
What, have you seen any dealerships?
Not yet.
Exactly.
Whether you're a musclehead or you're just here for the Discovery Tour, it doesn't matter. If you're into cars, you're gonna love this.
Another Mustang.
Just listen to that V8 like a chunky, down-tuned guitar riff. Another lap to go. You got the path memorized? Then punch it.
Ah.
That place kind of
Top speed 292 miles an hour.
A couple of times, you know, feel good, small
What?
town kind of vibe, mountain ranges. I know we're in Hawaii, but the mind wanders. Gotta say, I like the climate here better. That's it. Fire it up.
God, the muscle cars handle like tanks in this game.
Oh shit! I just got over 300 miles an hour in that. 314 miles an hour.
That's what this playlist is all about.
Fucking hell.
Good job, driver. New challenges lie ahead. You can't talk about American muscle cars without talking drag racing. The two are pretty much intertwined.
Oh, drag racing.
Muscle cars became...
Ah, you're doing the one I think you're doing the one I've just done.
They were mostly rear-wheel drive cars made from affordable everyday vehicle bases.
Didn't like drag racing in the Crew 2, and I don't like it in this.
For much larger machines. One of the goals in making such performance-focused cars was covering...
Can't believe I just got 314 miles an hour out of that fucking thing.
Guess which motor racing sport is about going all out for that very distance? Indeed, drag racing. There's a strip real close. A proper try is better than 1,000 words.
Brakes.
Hang on a minute, why have we got two of them in there?
Mustang GT.
Drag racing time. Don't overthink, just burn and fly. Right on. Well, now that was some right.
$285.
Keep that gauge in the green zone. A good burn is essential here.
And the rear wheel drive.
That was gnarly. Let's do it again.
Outrun the clock.
Burn that rubber. You've got pipes? Like
done. Let's move on to the following event. Muscle cars are a call for freedom. The freedom to turn an ordinary car into a vehicular marvel, with a state of mind far away from luxury brand strategies and pricing, and the freedom you feel from actually being behind the wheel of said cars. A feeling deeply organic and yet intangible. But Jim should be much better than I am at conveying emotions. He's human after all.
It's got a little too much power on the rear as this.
What's up, Buttercup? My pleasure, driver.
Don't think I'm allowed to do the next event.
Why?
Well, let me. We'll start it.
Well, if the next event is like the one I think it is, then it'll be the one that I'm doing now. Because you've just done the drag race, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. There we go. It wouldn't start it.
You've got to be in a specific... You've got to be in the square for it to do it.
Outrun the clock.
Hey dude, we're back.
That's the one I'm doing now.
Those outrun type of events. Drive fast, hit the checkpoints on time. It's just like that rad game from the 80s.
It's just like a game from the 80s. Is he talking about Lotus Turbo?
No, he's talking about Outrun.
You digging the soundtrack? It's the spot, right?
And it ain't exactly easy.
No, because this thing handles like a bag of shite.
That's my mixtape we're listening to. Meshes well with the sound of the engines, you feel me? I couldn't put you through a muscle
I
car
finished
ride
with
without
15
rips.
seconds left. 4 minutes 2.445.
What kind of vibe are you getting from that Mustang GT? The thing about muscle cars is it's all about that optimal weight-power ratio, which brings top-notch performance.
Did give me a shitload of stuff for it though.
Past this point, you're in for a serious series of turns. Make sure to stay on the road.
Oh, I've got to do something called Orlando Smackdown now. Oh no! It's monster trucks!
Told you, and there's more coming. But hey,
Yep, it's
turns are
a
fine.
monster truck Mustang.
You know, the funny thing about this game, I didn't even know it was due for release.
I did.
No, I knew. All I knew was that it was a planned DLC for the Crew 2 that they turned into its own game.
I got a notification about it about it going to be coming.
Jesus.
What?
There's control on this thing.
On that Mustang?
Yeah. Tank slapper's like a
Can
bitch.
you respect my car? You're out
You
of
won't
order
like the
to
monster truck
finish
then.
big. A perfect drive.
Yeah, I finished with
How about
13
that?
seconds left.
Good job, driver. New challenges lie. Before moving on to the next freedom-infused event, we're going to make an extra stop. We have a little surprise for you. Although in this case, little may be a poor choice of words. Just head towards the beach.
Little
and
surprise,
you'll
little maybe a
understand.
poor choice of
We're real
words. I'm
close.
guessing that's the monster truck.
Yep. Get out the fucking way, tossers.
This thing just reminds me of Clarkson's Mercedes that he put on monster truck wheels.
Yep.
They look weird compared to the Crew 2's monster trucks.
So this is how it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
they're about the same.
Let's do this. Monster trucks need monster beats. I've got the perfect hip-hop jewel for this crowd.
Oh. That was a nice bar.
This giant obviously won't handle like a regular Mustang GT. Lucky for you, this is a 2-lap race. You got 1 lap to find your footing and 1 to feed your opponent some dirt.
Okay, so the next one's an off-roading event in muscle cars.
Here
Oh,
comes the
lovely.
jump. Now let's crank it to 11. Monster trucks popped up in the late 70s, mostly just for showboating. They only really became a thing in the 80s. Man, that decade truly was something. You made it through the first lap. Time to crush and destroy. Real American monster trucks are used in two types of competitions: freestyle stunt and racing. Given MotorFest's racing DNA, we obviously went for the latter.
That's a tree.
Don't be afraid to use these banked ramps. Ready for takeoff? Yeah!
Ah,
Let's call this a do-over.
these tracks are really narrow.
Yep. Oh Lord, I don't want to run into that. It's a gas tanker. Oh, beautiful drift though.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me... Ah, I forgot to rest.
No, stop wheeling.
I never did that in mine.
I crashed and it wheelied
Ah, okay.
and it wouldn't stop.
Monster performance, dude. You put on quite a show.
The next one's called Tallahassee Melee, and it's in a Mustang GT off-roady type thing.
No time to rest on your laurels. Keep going,
You know, I
driver.
figure if
I'm
we're
sick of
back-
that bloody intro every time.
This
Yeah.
playlist wouldn't be complete without a proper taste of the
You know, I
American
figure if
showmanship.
we are going to be
Now,
buying the
back on
game,
track.
why
We're
don't we
heading
leave
north
about
and
half
race
an
through
hour
the
of the
swamp this
trial?
time.
So that way, while the game's installing, we can still play it for half an hour.
You'll still be driving a muscle car. The Mustang GT
Yeah, we
from
could do.
2011 is waiting for you as we speak. Except this unit is custom made for off-roading. Jim's passion for muscle cars is not restricted to asphalt. That man would drive muscle cars on the moon.
There's a
if he
home run.
could.
I really need to learn not to crash in this game.
We're closing in. When you spot the wind turbines, it'll mean you have arrived. Your opponents are already there. Go on and join the melee.
Brakes!
You still doing that outrun one?
No.
Oh, you've done that. Hey, have you done the monster truck one?
Yeah, I'm on the other one now.
Oh, you're on this off-roader one like I am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, that little bulldozer you got there can face anything. See? You can trust me with that car.
I still would prefer to do these events in my own car.
Yeah. Well, maybe after you've run through them once you can, I don't know.
We finished prepping it like 10 minutes before you showed up. It is ready to
Well,
gobble up
that's the
every
thing.
square
I'm
mile
thinking
of
that's not
swampland.
going to be so
If you
enjoyable
ask
if every single event in every single playlist is loaner vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Second lap, keep up with the beat, stay on top. It's a 3-lap brawl this time. Don't waver. You can go full speed, through the mud, through water, through the weeds. Ain't nothing gonna stop you.
Getting closer to that Trans Am.
Same goes for these ramps, flat out.
Probably won't win it before the trial runs out.
All right.
Don't know. I'm not that far away from it.
Water pond, don't think twice.
Ooh, Mustang Shelby GT 500. Brake!
Ramp incoming. Make that Mustang jump like the devil is after it. Third and last turn of that swamp cruise. Go for it and don't be afraid to get your wheels dirty. Hold on to your saddle, cowboy. Yeah. That track's so good. Don't listen to me, just listen to this.
This looks like it might be a long ride.
Straight line. Use that nitro. One more jump, and you're done. Standing ovation. Show's far from over, though.
Hey, this ain't bumper cars.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. We're keeping pace. The next event is just a few minutes away. A frantic race that goes from the coast to the countryside with an unmistakable Californian vibe. most recent entries when it comes to muscle cars. The 2020 Mustang Shelby GT500. Your opponents do not stand a chance.
$102 left. I suppose we could always finish this series, and then if we do get the game, finish the trial while it's installing.
Yes, I'm not sure how many more there is left in it in this playlist.
I think this might be the last.
Well, it is a long race.
Yeah, usually it finishes the playlist with a long race.
Right here, a good old-fashioned off-the-grid competition and a mean muscle car to kick everyone's butt. Come on, dude, bring the thunder.
I do enjoy a racing game like this though, without the cops interfering in free mode.
Oh yeah.
Man, I love that song. Hey, where's my guitar?
They're playing fucking dodgems with me.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, they were with me as well. That's why I said it's not bumper cars.
Period. Have you ever driven from San Diego to Palm Springs? It's a beautiful scenic route. I'm getting kind of the same vibe from this ride. Kick-ass views and nice stretches of asphalt to let your mountain run wild. The best things America can offer. You got this, don't slow down.
And that's that one done.
It says you gotta drift American muscle.
Oh, you can. Oh, 6.5 seconds ahead of them.
End of trial in 60 minutes.
So the Mustang Shelby GT500
1
is
hour
on the
left.
modern side. Let me tell you, these cars have come a
And there is
long
another
way
one.
since their first appearance.
Yeah, like I say, finish this series, and then we can call it. And if we do get the game, we can
Used to call them hot rods.
finish
back
the
in
trial while the
50s
game's
when
installing.
greasers just started putting large displacement engines called big blocks in cheaper cars. The tech's evolved a great
That's
deal
true,
since
Trap.
then, but one thing is for sure, the same thrill that drove people to push boundaries back in the day is what's still driving us now.
192 miles an hour on that one.
Well, at least the barriers act as brakes
Yep.
instead of just ploughing through them.
Straight across the roundabout. Don't bother slowing down.
Mustang GT off-roader again.
Whinging at me for damaging his car. Well, then let me do it in my own car, prick.
Base, and that's it.
Another off-roader one.
Boys are back in town.
Fucking hell, Jeff Beck!
First, couldn't have gone any
Who?
other way.
The artist, Jeff Beck.
Oh. Oh, yeah, Beck. Yeah.
Yeah. He's one of the that's his one of his tracks has just come on to play.
Hmm.
Get out of the fucking way.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. We're going up now.
Ooh, that's a tight one.
You've got the toughest cars, so let's take them to the toughest spots. Face to face with the island's guardian.
Yeah. I was going to go for the speed trap, but it knocked me off the road.
I only just got it. The one outside the airbase.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the volcano, of course. Remember when I told you Jim would drive these cars on the moon if he could? Well, this is as close as it gets. Once again, a Mustang GT specially tuned for off-roading is waiting for you. This car is your best chance to make it through that David versus Goliath kind of trial. See it in the distance. It's waiting for you.
This ought to be fun, driving on a volcano.
Mm-hmm. It's rather bumpy though.
Oh.
Back in black.
But this thing looks like a Mad Max hybrid.
One of my rally raid prepped Mustang GTs, just the right tool for the job. Check this out. Man, you're gonna have fun. Check out the mountain peak.
Yep. Can tell you're driving on volcanic ground because it's slippery as fuck.
Hang on, it's gonna get bumpy.
I suppose that comes back to what I was saying about the handling though, how it's really been refined for this game.
Straight ahead, shoot for the stars.
'Cause on the Crew too, the cars, the handling, it felt very
Hey, look at the stands on your left.
matchboxy. Like,
Looks like
you know,
got
like you're
some
playing with a toy
spectators.
car.
Let's give them their money's worth.
Yep.
Because it turned like very squarely.
Get ready to fly. That's right.
And that's how you do that. Ten seconds ahead of him. I've unlocked Night Rider!
Nice.
That's one lap. Now torrent that giant one more time.
I think you've done one more playlist than me though, so you've got more XP than I have.
No, I've done this. This was my third one. And there's another one. That wasn't the last one.
I'm getting flashbacks of my drives through Arizona.
This must be a long series then.
And long, winding roads that disappear into the horizon.
Get out of 5th gear, you penis. So I prefer manual transmission, because it was in 5th gear for too long. At the wrong speed, so I wasn't gaining any more speed.
Mm-hmm.
Full speed on the descent, but save some of your nitro for the jump.
GT 500 Tribute Edition.
Thrusters on full. And we have liftoff.
I like that. Thrusters on full.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't on the Enterprise.
Engage warp drive.
Right on. Center stage, dude. Hit the lights. That's how you rock the house.
Yeah, see, I didn't unlock Knight Rider after that one.
Depends how much XP you've got.
I think I already had a Trans Am from the Crew 2 anyway.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. I believe it is safe to say that so far
I
this
mean, it said it
playlist has
transferred
no
over
picnic.
all 48 of my cars.
I said it transferred 30 of mine.
You may
Yeah, but I have
even
more
think
cars
that
than
we've
you.
already seen everything there is to see about muscle cars, and assume it can't get more intense than this. Well, hold on to that thought. We're going for a ruthless showdown way above the speed limit and way beyond your expectations. Plus, it's a chance to see just how far muscle car customization can go and how cool it can look.
Well, I did say leave about 30 minutes if we're going to get the game, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm betting it'll take about half an hour to install anyway.
Maybe even more. Depends how big the game is.
It's not too big, it's only, I think, 50 or 60 gigabyte.
Look at this eager herd of animals. This race is gonna get bloody.
Just the trial's only 30 gig.
Your machine is the best in the pack. Just keep your strings tuned. We're taking over that gig. Some serious curves are coming right off the bat. Eagle eye and try to keep your machine under control.
Thank you for acting as my brakes, Tim.
You're off the winding part of the road. Now you can let the supercharged V8 do the talking.
Power! Speed! Speed and power. Yeah, speed and power didn't work.
Now you probably figured out by now I'm a massive Shelby GT500 fan. But you're currently driving my meanest one, my special Jimbo Full Power Edition.
And that way to go.
That car is one of the highlights of my collection. Calls to me in my sleep, it does. And it doesn't take no
Well,
for
if
an
it's one of the
answer.
highlights of your collection, why have you given it to a random stranger to race around and smash to pieces?
There's one more.
I do think we might have to check before we buy if all of the events are on loaned vehicles. Because I am thinking if every single event is a loaned vehicle, then there's no point in getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then there's just really no point in owning your
I
own vehicles.
think I might have just found something, but I think it's locked.
Well, is it beeping at you?
No, it's the there's playlist. You need the Lamborghini Ego Easter or whatever it is.
Yeah, but what's the point in needing a vehicle when it'll just give you a loaned one anyway?
No, I think after you've done certain ones, it.
That's it. Fire up your guns.
Oops. Nope, still toshed it. That's better.
That was quite the show. Now all that's left is the encore.
Don't mind me, I'm just destroying your cafe. I think this is the last one now. It's called Detroit Finisher or something. And it's a Ford Mustang Boss 429. So it's a classic.